Hello, I am Liam from Lazarus Personal Training, and this video is all about what to do when we first start in the gym. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're already doing some research around the gym, which would be a point that I'd cover. However, if you're already here, I'm not going to tell you how to suck eggs, and I'm not going to say go and do research about the gym or learn a little bit more about the gym. There's going to be 4 points that I go through in this video. They all seem quite basic, but it's those basic things that we need to think about and we need to cover in order to move on to the more advanced stuff. Point number 1 is consistency. Regardless of whatever you're doing, we need to create consistency. Now, as you can probably guess from Lazarus Personal Training, I'm a personal trainer. When I see people progress, I see them in the gym multiple times, whether it's people that I'm working with or people that I just see in the gym. When I see people drop off and fail, and I don't like using the word fail, but I'm going to use it here. When I see people fail, it's because they don't commit to coming into the gym. I would recommend at least 3 times a week to build some consistency into it. And I'm not even bothered what you do. In the first stage, it's just coming in through the barrier. That's the hard bit, it's coming in through that door. At least 3 times a week, get into the gym and just get used to being in there. Become a familiar face for the staff, so then when they see you, they go, oh, it's you again, how are you doing? Become a familiar face with people that are in and around that time, so you get to know that dude that does that thing over there, or that lady that always wears that t-shirt. Become a regular face in the gym if you really want to make some progression. Point number 2 is setting a goal or a target. I've almost flipped this around a little bit, because I think that if you have the consistency, it's far easier to create a target and a goal than it is to set a goal and then try and create consistency off the back of that. I would much rather have you coming in and just working out and just generally being a little bit healthier and fitter than to go, okay, what is my primary goal here? So it might be a case of being stronger, might be fitter, might be losing some weight. Whatever your goal is, set a target for it and then move towards that. Now with this, there's a system called SMART goals, where we look at specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and time frame. Overall, I think that works for some people. For other people, it might just be a general case of, do I feel healthier or fitter? What sort of time frame do we want to do that in? Is this a long-term goal or is this a short-term goal? If we want to lose weight for a holiday that's coming up in 6 months, our expectations are going to be different to if it's, I want to make sure that I'm able to play with my kids and my grandkids come 30, 40 years down the line. So we want to set goals and then we want to work towards them. The goal for someone that wants to run a marathon is going to be different from the goal that someone sets if they want to deadlift 200 kilograms. They're different ends of the spectrum, but before that point, we need to get that consistency. Point number 3 is putting the research that you're doing now into practice. So I'm glad that you're watching this video. I hope you find it helpful. I mean, if you do, give it a like, give it a share, because that'd be fantastic. But if you're doing the research, put it into practice. And there's 2 ends of the spectrum on this. So if you are looking at things and you're seeing things online that you think are interesting, give them a go. Try them out. Does it work for you? Does it feel comfortable? Are you getting the most out of it? If they're saying it's a booty workout and you're feeling it in your quads, what's the reason for that? But on the flip side of that, if you find something, try and stick to it a little bit. So for example, in my early days of being in the gym, I found a 5-3-1 program. It's a strength program. It's a really, really good program if you know how to execute it correctly. I didn't get the most out of it, and it took me a while to come back round to that program to then go, okay, this is how it actually works. So if you are planning on doing something, make sure that you know what it means and you make sure that you get the full grasp out of it and spend some time doing that program. But as a general guide, whatever research you're doing, whatever you're looking at, give it a go. Don't just think I'm going to do this and never actually execute on it and always stay on the treadmill. Try different things. And point number 4, the final point on this, links in quite nicely with point number 3 and also quite nicely with everything else. Don't rush. A lot of the times when I speak to people, they want things now and they want it immediately. That's just the culture that we're in. But don't rush the process out of it. Because if you rush it and you want it now and you're wondering, why is this not coming sooner? You'll never build up that consistency. You'll never really set those targets. You'll never really put that research into practice. And you just won't get into the habit of coming into the gym. You won't make it a lifestyle change, because it won't be a lifestyle change. It'll be something that you want to do to get a result to then leave again. The gym can't just be something that you just pick up, do for a bit and then leave. It has to be something that you commit into. And it doesn't have to be the gym. Fitness, health, lifestyle can be anything. Whatever you get the most out of, don't rush the process out of it. And if you feel like you need to rush the process to get more out of it, you should probably find something different to do. Those are my 4 tips for when you're getting started into the gym. I'm sort of lining myself up here now to actually execute on this. I'm going to make more of these videos about what we should be doing in the gym when we're first starting out. If there's anything that you've got a question about in terms of what should I be doing with this or what should I be doing with that, please ask. I'll help out where I can. Again, if you found this video helpful, give it a like, give it a share, let a friend know, let a family member know. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, I've been Liam. I hope you found this video helpful. Cheers, I'll see you later.